because I really don't broadcast very much. I'm more of a comic book person. I'm doing the commentary today because I might not be able. I'll be able to do commentary. It's just that I'll be more focused on what I need to do. Now, these two things that I have here, I have my chakra all the way up to 5. That way I can either use the forbidden chakra or the internal release. Now, yes, it's interesting, but internal release gives you back some TP. Now, yeah, it doesn't take you but a few seconds to charge up while on a rest or whatever, but when you're in the middle of a fight, I've been in some fights where I've actually used this. One of them being the Alexander fight. You might see me use it tomorrow, or I might just use Forbidden Chakra. It's a great way to do a lot of damage at any one point in time. And it also, like I said, it just does a lot of damage. If you have all your chakra charged up and you have Tornado Kick ready, that means you got 3 Grease Lightnings. That's one of the reasons I have it up there, is because of that. You pop Internal Release, and then you pop Tornado, then you pop Forbidden Chakra. What I do is I pop Forbidden Chakra, keeping the 3, the Howling Fist, Exile Field, and Tornado Kick. That should do over 1,000, depending on your strength, over 1,000 to 3,000 worth of damage at once, because they'll follow up, they'll flow quick. Now this Q might take me a bit, so I'm going to continue to go over it because I'm just DPS. DPSs are the most popular thing on Final Fantasy because people just... That's my mistake. But it does a lot of damage. It went 5 minutes. It does a lot of damage at once. Now, yes, you can build up by using Boot Shine. Let me see if I can't get... I know. I'll go somewhere and show you guys what I mean. I'll go to Lavender's Beds, one Free Company is, and they have a training dummy that I can use. I could use one out in the world, but it's not level 60. It won't take a lot of damage, and it won't be like a level 60 enemy. So, it'll be a weaker enemy. So I'm going to show you what I mean. Oh, let's go light one of these. Go to Striking Dummy. That's what I'm using. And I'm going to get behind it. And I'll show you in a minute why. See all that damage? It builds up. I even got a percentage thing up there for you guys, so you guys can see it. How much damage I'm doing from behind. And a bit. See, it just built to 190, and then it went back down to that. I got 3 Grease Lightning, so I'm gonna pop that, pop that, pop that, pop that, pop that, pop that. And all that at once did all that damage. Now, this is this is from the side. This is what I use from the side when flanking an enemy from the left side, right side, it doesn't matter, it's a flank. You can always pop Touch Death. Now, which side you're on. Snap Punch. See, it's just building. The damage is just building up. And you just keep throwing this piece of process a lot. So you see that over there, but you don't want to always pop Tornado Kick first. If you got Chakra built up, you want to pop it first because it's going to do more damage. You always want to pop. See, that's without Internal Release. And this is just stirring the damage from the front. It's not as strong. Now, this is Twin Snake from the front, 450. Snap punch from the front. Okay, now from the side, you see it at 835. Side again, 820. Side again, 1007. It builds up. This is your job as a. Now I'm gonna let get off of it. I'm gonna let all that stuff wear down. The dragon kick wear off. And I'm gonna show you boot shine from the front. Okay. So what it did from the front. It's a boot shine from the back. See the difference? Snap punch in the front. I just do that again from the back. See? See the difference? It's from the front. Let me build that up. This is from the back. 420 to 320. Again, Death Touch can be put in from either side. From the side, from the back. See it does double damage. Okay, I'm gonna let off that. Let that stuff and everything go down. I'm gonna show you just boot shine and true strike. Well, I guess I could show you that while we're in the thing. But yeah, being a monk is all about positioning. Yeah, there are some monks that just do it in the back. They just do their duty in the back, and that's all they do. They just randomly do their thing. Always have this charged up. And when you go into something, eat something. Always eat something. Yeah, I do crafting. Always say hi to people. I usually stay trying not to die, but you know. But we're going to the first area. Now, I'm not a tank. I don't know how this tank's gonna run, and that can make or break something, a healer or a tank, and or another DPS, depending on, you know, what's going on. Now, this tank is going to aggro almost everything, probably. And what you want to do in this area, you see that big guy? Go at it. It's the one that's going to do the most damage. And you want to get him from behind. If you're doing anywhere else, you're gonna hurt. You're gonna get yourself tore up. Complete the process of what I showed you guys, and you should be racking up a lot of damage. He's already at 20. I know they're doing it too. They're attacking you too. But as the melee DPS, you're gonna do a lot. You're gonna be doing more physical damage to the opponent. So you're gonna want to do a ton of damage after this. Yeah, I know I got it zoomed down, all those numbers, but mine got my net, what I'm using behind them. See, that was over 3,000. And I always pop when needed. When needed only, the counter release. But Death Touch, you want to, as soon as you get over to an enemy, you want to apply that. You attack an enemy, apply it as quick as possible. And what you want to do is that you want to go after those guys, the magic users, the long range first. Unless it's a big damage dealer, you want to go after it. But most of the time, you want to go after, in this area, you want to go after the magic. Because usually that's the one that's going to be doing the AoEs and all the big stuff. You want to get that thing out of here. And you want to pick on the other stuff, anything else. But always go either for the big stuff or the magic users first. That's usually your best bet, because those are the guys that are going to do the AoEs, and it's going to be hitting the tank a lot, and it's going to be doing damage to the tank. Then you go after the big boys, so the heavy hitters. If you're out of that position where there ain't no magic users, no long range users, you always want to, then you go after the heavy hitters. Or the range users. The range users are the ones you go after first. Then you hit the tank, then you hit the healer. In DPS, you hit the healer, or in that case, alright. Here and here, you use that. Why? Because he does a lot of AoE. He's AoE king. But do go after the healer if you're doing PvP. Go after the healer first, take out the healer. I know there's going to be somebody protecting the healer at all times. So you want to go after the healer and have that done quick. Take out the healer in PvP. Just like in any PvE, player versus environment, or PvA, because I mean player versus PvE, you know, AI, but you want to go after them. Make sure that you take out the healer and any part, you know, max user first, because they do the AoE. And in this position, like I said, you want to keep on your feet, because this guy's AoEs are random. But you don't want to get hit by those things. Those things can put vulnerability up on you, and that's hell for the healer, because you're taking more damage. You're taking a hell of a lot more damage than you need to be taking. Healers have it bad in these bigger bosses because you're taking on damage. And yes, the healer is up here near me, so she can hit the tank easier. Don't always hang back if you're a healer, and if you need to, heal yourself, or have like your fairy heal, you know, Eos, if you have Eos, have her heal you. Because Eos is first thing she's going to turn away from you and heal the healer. Turn away from them and heal the healer. You do not want to be hit by the vulnerability. Like I said, that will do more damage than anything, because it's like hitting a car over and over in the same spot with a baseball bat. It's going to do more and more damage each time, because you're getting hit more and more. Now, you may say, why am I not using Eternal Release yet? Well, you see, I told you guys before, Eternal Release is saved for right about now. See, look at all that. Look what I just did. And that was in quick motion. That wasn't in any variable or anything. That was in quick motion. And yes, you can avoid it, just like I just did. Any gap, exploit it. If you're a DPS or healer, try to stay on your feet. Try to recognize where you're at and your positioning. As a monk DPS or any DPS. As a ninja, I don't know. I mean, I may go into ninja just to see their positioning. And I've just seen ninjas mainly use their stuff from the back. And that coral form that I just used, that can be done anywhere in any position. It's called Rock Breaker. And we just want... I don't need anything in here, really, because I done did it all. I'm working on my 200 gear. I got the chest piece and the belt and the pants. 3 pieces of it. So yeah, I'm doing pretty good. But you always want to take your position where it's at, and where you're at. Your ability works better in the back, get behind it. Front, get in front. But I doubt there's any DPS that's abilities work better in the front than it does in the back. Now the tank did something smart here, is that he's taking on the bird alone. This thing can kill you with an AoE. There's another bird. There's another bird that does an AoE too, and these two things, I've seen it done, they will both take you out quickly. These AoEs. I thought he was doing something smart, but I guess he's not. He was doing something smart, I guess we weren't burning him fast enough. Yeah, I know I messed up. I ain't worried about it, that'll kill him. But yeah, these things does in a cone shape. Rockbreaker does it in a cone shape. Basically, it can hit more than one enemy at a time. And then there's Howling Fist that does a straight line. Any enemy in a straight line, it'll hit. And sometimes it does glitch. I've seen it glitch. And it hit enemies off to the side, but it goes a pretty good distance. But it's not a lot. It hits long range, but it's not long range. If you know what I mean. I mean, it goes far, but you got to be pretty close to the first enemy for it to go. A little bit shorter distance than the shoulder ram. That's why a lot of people use shoulder ram. Okay. So our other DPS said be right back. That's not something you want, because the tank's going ahead and grabbing enemies. And he didn't read what he said. You don't want that. You don't want a tank going off without the healer. You don't want to go off on your own without the healer. Because, yeah, that could really screw you in the long run. And it could take a while. We don't know how long the healer is going to be gone. And that's the problem. Some of these characters got some really cool looks to them. Some of them got some really good... in here with two Aryans. One's a tank, Dark Knight I assume, and the other one's a summoner. Yeah, level 60 summoner. Yeah, she's glammed. Yeah, he's hitting on her. Some of these characters have some strange names. I mean, I've seen someone called... Oh man, I can't remember, but it was really stupid. And there are some sexual names that Square Enix is good about catching them. Memos that people don't care. But yeah, you can burn these things pretty quick. You always want to go after the burst in this area because of the AoE. Hopefully this one won't do it, but if he does, then you'll see what I mean. I know there's just a bunch of repeating the same stuff over and over again. You can mix it up and have fun with it. But like I said, demolition, they can be done anywhere, but they do the most damage from behind. And all that does is just up your damage. The more you do it, the more damage you're doing at a rapid pace. Yeah, some of them do read the things. If they're new here, if they're not, or they're just interested in what it says. Adds to the story a bit. But in the long run, this was gonna be this was a battleship turned into a if I'm not mistaken, it's a museum. My bad, I didn't see that thing. But yeah, these things have a lot of health, but if you do it right. Sometimes I do pop Internal Release, yes, late, after Tornado Kick, that's only up my critical. Got my damage again. Because Grease Lightning, once you pop Tornado Kick, Grease Lightning is gone. So all your damage that you were doing, you're not doing anymore. Alright, big guy first. Like I said, heavy hitter. Unless he's on the tank. The healer. Good thing about a tank, good thing, a bad thing about tanks, they can pull enemies. But bad thing is that yes, if you're strong enough DPS, you can take aggro away from the tank. I know I've seen a Dark Mage do it. A Dark Mage can do it. A healer can do it most definitely for some bosses. My brother Victor would know more because he is a healer, so he knows which one would do better, more than I do. But I know DPS can do it. There's some enemies you can attack from the side. Some enemies you don't want to because they have like a wide AoE. I'll show you in a fight coming up from the ones you don't want to be on the side of. It's the second boss right here. We're making good time. We're making pretty good time. This boss, you want to stay behind. This boss right here, you want to stay behind him. There is a reason behind that. Always stay still for the healer when he or she's gonna put something on you. Because usually it benefits you in a way. And yes, I know. I'm taking my time. Always open up with a big bang if you can. Oh, do not want to be hit by that. Reason being, that is a very powerful attack. It's kind of like Coin Counter if you fought Coin Counter. He does that same Coin Counter, and then he'll do that. I parried that, which is why I popped those things. But, like I said, this boss will stay behind. And if at all possible, hopefully the healer will take these little vat openings. The one with the, that one right there, see that one in the corner, that spider one? Yeah, this is when you want to open one of these things. What are you doing, healer? Alright. Usually it's the healer, or any of the long range things that do this. And you want to go all out with this thing. Because if he eats that, he gets his health back. I know a lot of people are just gonna play this and not explain it. Well, I'm explaining it. These are the tactics you gotta use. If you're a monk or anything, never get in front unless you're the boss. Unless you're the tank, never get in front of the tank. Never. And don't take as many hits as I just did. And no matter what, he's gonna hit you with that. There ain't no avoiding that. Always pop anything that can make yourself dodge faster. And stay on him. If you get at the side, use Dragon Kick to do it. Why isn't the healer killing? Alright, one thing you want to know about the healer. Heal the people. Okay, this is the thing of bad healing. I'm half freaking dead and she's not doing anything. He or she's not doing anything. So yeah. One of the good things about having Internal Release, and yeah, I am broadcasting this, so if you guys see this little freaky healer again, leave. It will not heal you if you're a DPS. She will not heal you if you're a DPS. I don't know why she did that. You can't pull him, and I need to be healed, and she's not healing me. So yeah, bad healer, you want one right there, focusing nothing but the tank. Also bad tank. This yeah, if you don't heal, if I don't get heals, you die, you dummy. You ain't gonna do this with one DPS. I will leave too. Almighty, Momo Almighty, dude, you just been ranked as a freaking bad healer. I've seen some bad fucking healers in my life. This one of the motherfuckers, one of the worst. Worst freaking healer. Healer's supposed to heal everybody. Yeah, if you see anybody named, if you get anything with this Momo Almighty, leave. This dude sucks as a healer. Let's keep everybody healed. Healers, this healer's not getting my vote. I do vote for healers, letting you guys know that now. But when a healer sucks this bad, yeah. You don't want to be in a way with the bad healer. See, now he's healing everybody. I was gonna say you suck as a healer. It's been the truth. The only way I was keeping alive is, oh yeah, guys, if you're a monk, keep second wind on you in case you run into one of these idiotic wannabe healers. This thing, stay behind. Stay behind it if you're a monk. Stay behind it, work your men. Because of that right there. That thing hits you, you could be, it wipes. It could kill you in one hit. You're not getting away of that. Yeah, he don't like it. Burning pretty fast now. Some of these people, if you call when they're bad healing, they'll start healing again. But he's not giving accommodation because, yeah, I've seen it go bad. When DPS goes down, things don't get burned fast. Fast enough, everybody. Not just tank. Yeah, I've seen a tank and a healer, but tank beat a boss. I've seen it. That's because the healer wasn't on her game. She was just focused on the tank. And as a healer, you want to focus on everybody. You got to watch all the life bars, not just the tank. Now, when there's two tanks, when there's two healers, one healer can focus on the group, one tank, one other healer can focus on the tank. But you want to keep the DPSs alive. If the DPS is dead, they ain't gonna get burned fast enough. You might as well just call it a wipe, because it ain't gonna burn. It ain't gonna get burned. Because the tank doesn't do squat in terms of damage. That's the problem with some people. They think the tank's gonna do it all. They don't give nothing to the healer, and they give a commendation to the tank. If nobody dies, give the healer a commendation, because it ain't the tank keeping everybody alive, it's the healer. The healer deserves commendation, but this one on this hand does not, because of the smart mouth and the bullshit he just said. So no. DPS is burning things just fine. The tank's doing good. The healer's starting just not even, is just starting to get on my freaking nerves. Now this boss, if anybody goes down, it can be a wipe. Stay behind it unless you can. Because there's gonna be some ads out here that you want to pick up quick. Usually it's a long range one that takes out the ads. Sometimes you just gotta do something about them too. Can't be just a long range from doing the damage. About the ads. Like I said, some of these moves that I have some range to them. Like I said, if you can't get behind it, just hit it from the side. Always keep your dots going. You want your dots to keep going, you want them to keep... Yeah, I know I didn't probably turn on the lead, but I'm going to now. It ain't going to do as much damage, but hey, it's what you can get. And yes, you do have range as a monk class. It's about as far back as you can go and still do damage. See, just as you got further away from me, I stopped doing damage because it went red. But keep Grease Lightning going, because these tornado kicks you can do, they do a lot of damage, and you can pull them off pretty quick. Do not get on those mines. Those mines will kill you. well, they'll knock you off stage. And then they'll bounce you into somebody else and put Perilous on you. And a whole bunch of other stuff you don't want on you. I'm not getting the ads. I ain't getting no dots, but I can't get no dots other than Dragon Kick. I can't get no dots right now because of that. That landmine. At 42%, you sure you want to do that? Don't ever do that early, unless you got strong DPSs. Because that just took it from 42% down to 38%. That wasn't a big deal. You want a physical to do the limit break. And you'd never want to do it on one like she just did. Keep your eyes on the AoEs. And if you have to, like I just did, keep yourself alive. Stay off of those. That's vulnerability. Don't get hit by those. I'll put burning on you. These AoEs that he's doing that you can't do nothing about, don't worry about it. Yes, I did get hit by that even though I wasn't in the area. Don't ask. Hitbox. Get on that. There we go. And that's the boss. Get rid of the ads. Make sure they don't go across the screen. And yeah, she gets it. And I'm done. It's over with. It's just that easy. If you're strong enough, you can make it in about as long as I did, 38 minutes. But you can do it pretty quick. But like I said, just focus on the area you're at. Focus on your positioning. And if you're long range DPS, sometimes you need to get up and close, personal. You gotta get ranged. You gotta get out of your long range and get within range. Yeah, I know you're gonna take more hits, but if you don't, then the thing's gonna get you. That bull's gonna get you out of the way. Because you saw, even though she did get in the back, she did still get hit. And well, he's gonna hit you out of the way. So it's best to get up in near his face and be around it than to be away from it and get hit by even harder hit. Because that's what that was. That thing does a ton of damage and it can put you in severe pain. This is my, not my place, it's my free company's house. Yeah, houses actually cost a ton of money in this game. That's a room costs 300,000, and that's just a room. So yeah, private room, whatever you want to call it. Okay, let's see. She's almost level 40. I don't got very high gear. I got high enough gear on her to keep her on adventures, but one of the things I need to do is get I'm gonna put her in hunting because I need Dermot living. Let's get her work. Yeah. Let's see if she Trust Guild. Nothing. Okay. Sometimes your retainers can come back with rare stuff. I usually wind up selling the rare stuff because it usually pertains to mages. She's level 27. I can't make it level 20, I don't think. Keep these people up. Keep them up. Do your best what you can do. Me, I'm more of a leather worker slash, you know. I know it's gonna get boring for a little bit, guys. Sorry, bear with me. Hunting bows. Won't take me long. Crafting is fun. For me, not everybody likes crafting. But I do, even though that is one of the people say it's the most boring part. Oh, you craft? Yeah, I craft. Okay, that's about the only thing other than that I can do. I need coral. Okay, do this. Looked in there. Oh, she sold something. I'm pretty sure she's got some 27 items in here. I need to sell some of this stuff. But yeah, it's all on how you want your character. Because these characters will only be the thing that you're at. You can make them be a monk. Well, a pugless really, because you can't really make them be a monk because you get the only monk soul there is that I know of. And you can't copy it, which sucks. It'd be pretty cool if they let you do that, but they don't. I got most level 50 stuff on there. She's level 27, I'm level 50. I'm 28. I got most level 50 stuff in here. I'll have to go to the board, I guess. Yeah, I guess I'll have to go to the board. These boots will work. Can't wait until they get higher class. I just give GP. I definitely need to buy them some more equipment, and I will be doing that. Why is she fighting? Always give them high level equipment, high ranking equipment. She's at level 27. There should be something on the market board for that. Hopefully pretty cheap. I don't want to... you want to spend money, but you don't want to spend too much. You want to spend just enough money. Okay, so 17 cow. I can make that, but that's vitality. That's not for war. That's for like yeah. So there isn't anything. So I guess I'm gonna have to go to character. Go to Weaver. I'm missing something out of my Weaver. What is it? Oh yeah, ring. That'll help that out. So 25, 27. That is vitality. And spell speed. That's for what do you call it? Mage. That's for level 28. Okay, so that's just... Alright, that's a little upsetting, mostly just level 30 stuff. So I can't do nothing right now with that, so... I know I need to repair my gear badly. Okay, well, next thing up, guys, I'm gonna do one more... Hopefully a guild heist. This is all that stuff I gotta build up. I'm gonna do one more duty. I'm gonna do a guild heist. Show you how fast I can run through some stuff. Even at a low level, it doesn't negate everything you do. It doesn't negate everything. It doesn't take all the damage you got put out. It doesn't. It doesn't mess with your base stats. It messes with your armor and your equipment, but not your base stats. Alright. Access Stephan's part members can be used carried by using item spells. Okay. Alright, so if you ever done, there's a dungeon, I think it's AV, that you get poisoned or something like that. Unavoidable. This is just teaching you and walking you through it. Things are just getting burnt so fast with this, it's not even funny. That's the thing you want to kill. This little thing right here. These things don't put any AoE that I've ever been hit by any AoE. I mean anything that can poison me or anything with these guys. But yeah, you see how this thing affects things on. People are just running these just because they need those tickets. And like I said, those guys can get those characters that you get. Can bring high level items. The higher they are, the higher the item they get. They can bring you back rare items. I've gotten rare items. See, too fast for me to burn anything. Well, first pop that. That's Earth Fist, takes 10% less damage. Really doesn't matter. You don't want it to get hit anyway, but if you do, it's there. This is how fast you can burn through these things, guys. If you get level 60. A bunch of level 60s. Everybody in here is synced. And the monk ability that I have... second wind is, I think, it's a low level ability I get. And this one's more for the healers. This area is. Because the healers can
do cure, and I believe it takes off all the stuff. Once this little jack, once this boy is gone, it's over. You ain't gotta worry about that. I'm like the next guy, I don't like my stuff getting nerfed. But sometimes it needs it, and sometimes you need to roll with the flow. And I'll tell you guys what goes what. In other words, what level they are. I'll show you what level you get what and what not, and so on. Healer did a good job. She kept everybody alive. She deserves it. And that's what I got. Don't always give your tank the commendation. They're not the one keeping it. They're the one that you want to give the commendation to if the healer does a sucky job. Or if the DPS and the healer do a sucky job. Which in that case, leave. You don't need to be in that group anyways. But yeah, let's see what we got. I'm going to check my inventory. I need to clear this out. Okay. Yeah, that can be sold. That can be sold. Okay. Yeah, that can be turned into later on when I get high enough. And I bet you 10 to 1 it's going to be using alumina, which is a pain in the butt to get. It's expensive. Very expensive. But yeah, that was that one in a nutshell. It's just a guild heist. I'm not at a very high level. I'm at level 60. It's high as you can get. And I might create a character later on just to do streaming with, so I can show you the story. The story, and get you guys, showing you guys the whole story. Every story, every one of them. All the story. So, yeah. Prepare for a story montage when I'm up to doing it. When I'm up for doing a story. But yeah, guys, that's about it for this stream. I'm gonna get up off. I'm gonna sign up out of here, and I will tell you guys. Like I say, good luck, good night, God bless.